Hello friends, it's George here from Zagtime Lifestyle Design. Have you ever struggled with overcoming the fear of failure? For both myself and my partner Doug Howorko, fear of failure has something that has plagued us for most of our adult life. And it's only now that we actually begin to understand the true power of failure. And most importantly, how you respond to a failure. In the video that you're about to see, Doug and I have a very candid conversation about a failure he faced in his life and how he responded to it. Do those, I'll call them failures, do those hold you back in any sort of way?
You know, you do. They do, and it's a constant battle in your brain, right? Because I think if you do fail, it does go and hurt your confidence, right? You go, Jesus, can I really be an entrepreneur? So if you've had a couple of failures, or you're using borrowed money or money on credit, and you lose that money on a particular venture, you kind of start to second guess, wow, and it takes a while to get financial capital to start projects again, but it also really plays with your confidence level. Do I really, have what it takes to be an entrepreneur, to hustle continuously, to make the deals, to do what it takes to run a successful company. And until you do that, you don't really gain 100% confidence. You can still believe in yourself and still feel good about some of the things that you did, and all you can do is go back and use those experiences about what not to do anymore, learn from them. That's all that you can do. So it's just really having faith and belief in yourself.
But what keeps you moving forward? Because again, I think like you've had some really big projects, like like I know the real estate one in particular, like that was into the millions, and you had a certain level of success, but you also had a certain level of failure. How do you come back from something like that?
Yeah, I guess you just have to have a big enough reason why, right? So yeah, like the real estate venture, multi-million-dollar project, putting together, and it was successful for a period of time, and the last stage of the project fell apart, the economy fell apart, and throughout Canada and the world, which affected a lot of different real estate developments. And all you can do is just say, wow, you know what, I succeeded, 70% of that project succeeded, the other 30%, took me for a big blow, and in essence, you end up creating a big failure in it, even though you're almost somewhat very successful. But you just got to keep going. And I'm not defined by that. Again, there was external factors. I could have done a few things different, probably, but you can never stop, right? You just don't stop. If it's in you to succeed, to be the best you can, and to find your passion, and to live a life on a level you've never lived, but you want to. If you have that kind of motivation, you have a real good reason why, you understand why it is, you'll never stop. If your reason why doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough. And so if you've got real big reasons to succeed, if they're family related, you want to travel the world, you want to do things for family, you want to add value to people that have a lesser life than you do, and you've got these real big reasons why, it's amazing what it will do you'll continue to succeed. Like I have not stopped. Failure after failure, I'll continue to keep going, and because you end up working through the failures. Like the failures are never as bad as you think they're going to be, right? And that's, I think in the end, you go, well, I can do that again. I mean, what's the worst thing that's ever going to happen if you fail in that particular business venture? You make it, before it happens, you think of the worst things that could happen, but those things never usually end up happening, right? It's fear, again. It's false evidence that appears real, and failures are never as hard as you think they're going to be, right?
We hope you enjoyed our video, and we invite you to continue to watch as we share more about who we are, the journey Doug and I are on, and more of our conversation about our fears and self-limiting beliefs, and how we're overcoming them.